So let's see the exercises. And now, one thing that I think we discussed that in Spain. Oh no, sorry. In Netherlands, when we were there and we had one-to-one discussion with all the technology providers. I've asked you all if you have sustainability strategy. I don't remember. I don't recall the what were the answers. Okay, but I'm repeating the question. I'm not asking for an answer. Do you have sustainability strategies? Strategy. Do you have a sustainability strategy? I mean, it's something that is common. Big companies are having that. Um, I've asked Copilot about strategies, and Copilot give me some interesting strategies. Well, it's not the full strategy, the concept, right? Because the strategy has the view. The important thing is to start with the view, right? This is for IKEA. You know IKEA, right? It's circular supply chain is one thing, sustainability standards, committed to sourcing wood and cotton from sustainable sources, working with suppliers to implement eco-friendly practices. Very, very sensitive issue that nowadays, where things are coming, no deforesting, or so on. Carbon neutrality, striving to be climate positive by reducing carbon footprint in its supply chain. This is what they are looking there. Another company that everybody knows, most of us, many people are using their products. It's the Apple. They're developing their strategy on supply clean energy program, material efficiency. No way. It's very difficult for them to make it. Reducing waste and recovering precious materials like cobalt. Can they recover cobalt? And well, aluminum probably is easier. Aluminum, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, this is what Microsoft says about them. Net zero goal, aiming for carbon neutrality for 2030. Nestle, that's another big company. Sustainable farming, very relevant for them. Deforestation-free supply chain, also very relevant with cacao plants and palm oil. Emission reduction, reducing greenhouse gases across its supply chain to achieve net zero emission by 2050. Well, probably somebody that makes this strategy for 2050 and is my age has doesn't have real plans for that thing. Unilever, responsible sourcing, carbon reduction, supplier collaboration is what they're doing. So they have another target to 2039, that's almost 2040. So we had somebody looking for 2030, 2040, 2050. You put a thing there, it is there. Okay, the first test. Can you see the barcode there? And give an answer. There's a statement. Actually, the others were tests, but for the others, the test didn't work. The following statement belongs to the key areas of which companies? Sourcing 100% of priority agricultural ingredients sustainability. That's what they want to do. Sourcing 100% their priority agricultural ingredients in a sustainable way. So we have 4 companies there. You recognize one of them, at least. What would be the answer? Supposed to show that. Huh? Does it connect? Anybody has connected to this? Yes, some people are connected. You have to leave it few seconds. I don't know if now this is where 3 people are connected here. Yes, we can see that. I don't know how we can see 5. Oh, here they are. Yes. Well, I'll give a hint to the rest. Milk doesn't have to do anything to do with agricultural products. So it is there just to advertise our company. Yeah. Oh, we have 15 people answering to that. Yeah, milk is present as with that. I think it's good too. Okay, I'll use that in class also. It's the first time I'm using it. I was very, you know, in the previous transfers, it wasn't working. I think we have enough. We can move on. The correct answer is Coca-Cola, I think. I don't remember it, but I think it is Coca-Cola that gave me the. No, you start. You won't be graded there. Okay. Okay. This is the thing. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Well, my initial idea is to have you come up with a sustainability study. But I thought then this is too ambitious. Okay. So the concept here is think of the vision that you have about sustainability in your organization. And what word would you use in there? I'm giving here a sample of words. Well, it's probably that makes it biased, but you may add any well, I don't know if you can add. You may add any words and see what happens. You see words here like environment, responsible, economic, sustainable, clean, nature, future, world, supplier, green, opportunity, quality, cost, customer. Think of the vision that you have about sustainability. What would be important to be included there? The future, the kids, the health of the consumers, the environment, the air, perhaps. There are so many words. And start putting them and see what happens. Could be, yes. Use. Yeah. You see what happens? Yeah, that's a good thing with interactive tools. Responsible takes a lot of priority there. Future, very important. Quality, sustainable. Grandchildren. Okay, I didn't do that. Who has grandchildren? Who has grandchildren here? Raise their hand. Yeah. It's environmental responsibility, renovation for this, yes. Resilience, bio-based, yes. So many ideas. Very many. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Really, really important. Good. Okay. Let's move to this thing. Make a good note of that. Take a picture of this. And think of a product of yours, right? Or a part of your product. Okay? A part of your product. Everyone might think the whole heat pump or a part of it, and think how you are going to disassemble that. Which path you are going to use. Make a note of the path that you are going to use. It will be AC, ADG, ADHK, ADHLP. Okay? We have in photovoltaics, think of the panel, the panel or the base or I don't know, a motor there that you might have. Marianne, you don't have a policy, you cannot have a policy at Constantinos. But think of something you want to take it apart. Which path you are going to follow there? Okay, let's do the test now. Which was your path? Should I go back? Yes. Okay, go back. I'll help you with this. Okay. You were supposed to have memorized for the paths. Probably that's too demanding, Angela, also, right? when you are ready, more or less, we can go to the next slide.
Even the practice also memory test.
Yes. Okay, fill in the path that you have chosen previously. You can see here that there are only 3 paths that are dead end, they are red. There are so many options. But the options that you have, and probably there are more here, right? Oops. Okay. That's good news, right? Most of the paths are now they're not good news anymore. Okay, there's a lot of competition head to head. In the previous case, we had many more answers, right? Anyway, it's interesting to see that, yes, there are, well, 70, in more than 70% of the cases, the path leads to something that can be used, recycled, leads to something that has value. Okay, if you cannot do anything, it means that you have something that goes to the landfill. Okay. I'd like to thank you for your presence. Thank you so much.